Good morning, 7th standard students. This is Anviti here, your social studies teacher, to continue with the lesson maps and the representation. In this block, we have learned about topographic maps, representation of physical features using colors, symbols, and various type of scales. You also have learned to calculate distance using the scale on a map. So, what is today's aim? Today's aim to analyze a topographic sheet using conventional signs and symbols. To start our topic, I would ask you few questions that you need to answer. My first question is, what are topographic maps? So, many of yours answer might be topographic maps are also called survey sheets as they provide detailed information of a small area. Now the next question, what are the various features of topographic map? Your answers might be they are drawn to a large scale and have vivid colors representing different physical features. They have contours representing elevation and the depression. Now, to answer my other questions, you need to read the section on conventional sign and symbol used in a map and look at the tables figure number 7 and 8, and the map is given in your content book. You can pause the video, read the section and come back again. So, I hope you have read it. Now, we will continue it. As you are able to see a map on the video, tell me what is this map called? So, I know that you know the answer. It is a topographic map. Good. What do the various colors indicate? And why are the colors used? So, your answers might be the various colors indicate physical features, different physical features. The colors are used to differentiate between the physical features and to give details in a small area. Okay, now what do the symbols on the map indicate? Various symbols are there on the map, and the symbols that are used on map indicate various places. Example, here is the given one sign of hospital. In the same way, post office, police station, etc. are shown on the map. These symbols can be drawn inside a box to help other people understanding their meaning. When these maps are drawn in the box, then it is called key of a map. You can see here is a one symbol of a school, and here are different traffic signs are given. What are the other symbols you are familiar with? You are familiar with all these traffic signs. You can zoom it and see it better. If you are not aware of anyone, you can learn from this. These are few other map symbols and legends, you can say. You can see it very carefully and learn it, remember it. Whenever you can see, you will imagine or you can identify it. Now this is the table, and if you have seen on the topographic map, a table is given so that you can learn the key easily. What are the maps telling you should learn? These are the symbols of river. Different symbols are given, but everywhere it is in the same manner. Now, tell me, why is this table given? The table is given to be able to read the map well so that we can understand the map easily. Why are symbols used on map? Symbols are used to help people read the map well and identify different features on a map. Got it? Now the next question. What will happen if maps are drawn without a key? Okay, this will cause a lots of confusion and people will not be able to read the maps. They will not be aware that what this sign is telling to us. That's why the keys are important. Next question. What if all the maps use different symbols? To avoid the confusion, maps have conventional symbols which are standard across all the maps. These are the conventional sign. It means they are adopted by each and every country and you can easily read any of the map of the world. Got it? I hope you like the lesson. If any doubt or any problem is there, please do write in the comment section. Afterwards, now we will proceed towards the homework. You need to answer practice questions 7 and 9 from Exceed content book. And you will complete my learning chart in the Exceed content book. Got it? I hope you will do it very easily. Thank you. Have a nice day.